I'm Lisa Ann, and I'm from Gillette, New Jersey, and I happen to be the biggest New York Giants fan. You don't have to have two legs in this house to be a New York Giants fan. Just ask Biggie. Notorious B.I.G., he's been a fan since he's entered the family, right, Mr. Biggs? So, today we're going to show you one of my famous dishes that I make on NFL Sunday. It is called the Balls of Fury. You want to know what those Balls of Fury are? Well, I'm going to show you real soon. Let me put him back and have him rest a little bit, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how I make this dish. So, I have been a football fan from the time I can remember. My father, huge New York Giants fan, so I was born and raised in New York. And I just happen to live in New Jersey. So that makes me a New York chick with a New Jersey zit. But you never take New York out of the girl, right guys? But I got the GMEN. I watch them every week, no matter good, bad, or indifferent, no matter how they're playing. I am a diehard fan. We don't care, but every Sunday, and I come from a big Sicilian Italian family, we always make big dinners on Sunday, right? It's all about the cooking, it's all about the food, and it's all about the football when it's football season in this house. So, I want to get started right away. So the Balls of Fury, I came up with this dish. It's about passion, it's about drive. I like it a little spicy. Balls of Fury are made of arancini. It's arancini rice balls, but I make my own mixture of cheese, add my own little spice, and you're gonna love it, and so are your football friends. So, let's get started, okay? So first we're gonna do is we're gonna get started on the arancini rice, because that takes a little bit of while. So, right now, I'm going to get this hot, get the pan nice and hot. So my dad got me started with football. He played in the Army. He's retired from the New York City Police Department. So we were always big football fans in the house. I have to say, from time to time, I wanted to kind of look at other teams, but I always went back to my roots. I mean, it's football, but it brings family together, food together. It's freaking fantastic. But this dish has been my favorite. So when my friends and my family come over for Sunday football, this is the absolute go-to 100% dish you have to have. Everybody wants it. All right, so right now I'm going to get started. I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of butter. I chopped up some onions. I'm going to throw, about a quarter of a cup of onions in here, just to give the arancini rice some flavor. So I'm going to put this in here. I chopped these up earlier. Chopped a little bit more, so we're going to get that going. So the rice takes the longest because it takes a while to cook. It's a slow cooking thing, but I'm going to show you how this is. So I have been a New York Giants fan forever. My friends, a little bit of salt, pinch of salt, a little bit of pepper. Pepper's good. Make sure it's good. Okay, so so this is a cup of, you know what it is. Arbor rice. All right. So I'm going to put this in here. Put it in there. And I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil. Okay. And then we're going to mix it up a little bit. Make sure that we coat the rice in here. And you got to keep on stirring this. So we're just going to keep going like this. Stir it up. You got to constantly move with this thing. Okay. So while now you got the onions with the olive oil and the rice in there, now you're going to add some wine. Now you need 2 cups of wine. You're probably saying 2 cups of wine? That's a lot of wine. So half a cup is going to go in here. And a cup and a half is going to go in here. Yeah. So that's when we come up with the wine. Chin chin. Love you, Rachel. So anyway, all right, so wait, we got this. So now we're going to stir this up, constantly moving this around. It's so good. Okay, so we're going to wait for this to absorb as much as it possibly can. Can you see this? You see how this is sizzling? And it's starting to, see that? Okay, so now that the water is starting to absorb a bit, I took you're going to have 2 cups of chicken stock. Now, yeah, Rach, I got you back, girl. All right, so we got 2 cups of chicken stock, but we're going to do this. We're not going to pour the whole thing in. We're going to do it slowly. So a little bit. So we want to just put a little, enough to cover it up, and then wait for it to absorb. So watch, just a little bit. Ah, you hear that sizzle? Okay, so just a little bit, stir it around. And this is something you gotta constantly stir. So we're going to slowly let this absorb. So while this is going, this is probably gonna take the longest. So this is gonna take about, I don't know, about 15 minutes to do. So in a matter of time, while this is going on, what I did was I made some, now this is the secret, so don't tell anybody about this. The only person that could tell you is Rachel. So what I did was I took hot sausage. Now you could buy it already chopped, or you could get it in, if you buy the links, peel off the skin, the coating, and you can just take out the meat from there, and I get the hot sausage. If you can't find the hot sausage, you can make it hot yourself. Put a little bit of red pepper in there, it's perfectly fine. So I cooked that up before, so that is on the stove, that's done. So this is going on, see this? This is going on. So while this is cooking, we're gonna make a marinara sauce. And you're probably saying, what the hell is a marinara sauce? A marinara sauce is marinara. We call it marinara. I don't know how to call it marinara. It's just weird, it sounds weird. I know marinara sounds probably weird, but marinara sounds weird to me. But that's just me, and that's my family, and that's how I grew up. So anyway, didn't say I was ordinary. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the marinara sauce. Now this is a quick marinara sauce. This is my grandmother's recipe. It was something that we used to make real quick. This is gonna go with the balls because you're gonna dip the balls in this. So we're gonna get the pan hot. Let's do that. Well, this is heating up. I'm gonna continue to stir. So you got the sausage going. That's already cooked, right? Nice and cooked, all broken up. And you have the arancini rice going right now. Here we go. So this is gonna, like I said, this is gonna take a little bit. Add some more chicken stock. And you're gonna keep adding more chicken stock until it's completely done. So let this keep going. This is all good. This is getting hot. All right, so now the quick marinara sauce. While this is all cooking, gonna take a little bit of olive oil. Now the pan's hot. Just a little bit. We're gonna take garlic. I like a lot of garlic. My house, it has to smell like garlic on Sunday morning or it's not Sunday. So, take the garlic, we're gonna smash it. We're not gonna chop it, we're not gonna mince it, we're gonna smash it. And what does smashing mean? Again, go back to the balls of fury. You know, you gotta put everything into the game, just like the football team, just like my Giants are doing. They're putting everything they can into the game. So I'm gonna think about that time they lost the game to New England. Ah! Yeah, that's right, we're gonna smash it. Oh. That Tom Brady, oh my God, Cowboys, oh, yeah, that's called fury. It's all going into the balls of fury. So we're gonna throw that in there. I like a lot of garlic. It fights off the demons, the sickness, and you know what? Maybe the enemies on NFL football. So let's put a lot of garlic in our sauce, right? Smash it, throw it in, let it go. So get the oil, you wanna see this? Right now, we're gonna brown the oil a little bit. Let that go. Let that go. Add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Get that going. While that's going on, get this. Make sure you keep stirring the rice, the risotto. We're making the rice, we're making the rice. Here we go. Oh, now, after you got like the second cup of chicken stock in there, what you want to do is throw some Parmesan cheese in. So, got some grated Parmesan cheese. I'm going to throw this in. It's going to get cheesy rice. Now listen, I love cheese. I put cheese on everything. I love cheese. And you're going to love cheese when you get done with this dish. I'm telling you. If you don't like it now, you're going to love it later. So, mix that up. Let that keep cooking. That's going. Sausage is cooked. The garlic is cooked. I'm going to... Now, one thing, some people do this, some people don't, but my grandfather... Lou, may he rest in peace, he loved onions in his sauce. He was the only one out of everybody and the brothers that my grandmother would have to make her sauce, and we call it sauce, not gravy, with onions in it. But we like it that way, and I'm used to that. So I'm going to take, I chopped up some extra onions, and I'm going to throw that in the pan, and let that start to make some scent. Like you could smell the garlic and the, oh my God, it reminds me of growing up in my grandmother's kitchen, smelling the garlic and the onions. Oh wait, and don't forget to keep stirring this. Did you see this? Do you see how this is absorbing? It's cooking the rice. You got to cook it slow, and I put it in a pan like this so it cooks faster. Okay, a little more chicken stock while that's going on. We already know that the sausage is cooked. That's done. And we've got the garlic and the onions cooking. Now we're going to take crushed tomatoes. So let's put some tomatoes in here. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Just enough for our balls. This is good. This is good. Okay. Got that going on. Now, I've got add more salt, a little bit of pepper. Now, I've got some red pepper, because, you know, I told you I like things spicy. I like things very spicy. So I'm going to throw this in here. Oh yeah, little red pepper, get that spice going. And then I am going to use some, oh yeah, I gotta keep stirring this. So keep stirring this up. This sausage is done. Let's shut that off. Okay, this is going on, making this. Gonna add some, I don't like oregano. People like oregano. I don't know what it is. It tastes like, I don't know, it tastes like store-bought stuff. I don't like oregano in my sauce, never did. But I do like fresh basil. So I'm gonna throw some fresh basil in my sauce. Gonna cut some up, throw it in. There we go. There we go, throw that in. Then we put a little bit of parsley. Throw some parsley in here. Okay, there's my sauce. So this is gonna cook a little bit. But now don't forget, you gotta keep stirring the risotto. I know, this is easy stuff, I'm telling you. This is so good. So, I'm gonna add more chicken stock. So, football, balls. Balls, everybody talks about balls on football, right? I mean, this is a game day. This is football, people! Get your balls together! All right, so we've got this. Oh wait, I gotta get some sugar. Hold on, follow me. I gotta get sugar. And those are my dogs. Biggie could smell the garlic. Now, little packet of sugar. Little sweetness to my sauce. Okay, so the sauce is going. That's it. I'm gonna let that cook a little bit. All right, so while the sauce is cooking, I am going to make sure that this is going fine. Okay, so like I told you, it takes a while for this stuff to get done. So what I'm gonna do is, I did a little trick. So this takes, we finish up the rest of the chicken stock until this is cooked down. Make sure you continue to taste the risotto, make sure it gets soft enough. Make sure you have the cheese in there, the salt, the pepper, you're good to go. So I got the sauce cooking. Once this is done, you take it and you put it into a bowl and you put it in the fridge because you gotta let it cool off or your hands are gonna be too hot. Okay, so what I did was, I already made it. So, I cheated because I already did it. So anyway, so here is, so then it comes out and it's nice and cool like that, right? So there it is, it's nice and cold, I can touch my hands with it. The sauce is cooking, I'm gonna let it simmer really nicely. That's over there. Okay, so now we're back here. And now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna start to incorporate some of my secret ingredients. And you're saying, what the heck is she talking about? Here's what I'm talking about. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the sausage and we're gonna put some of the sausage in here. Let's see. Crumble some of the sausage up, put it in here. All right. The next thing I'm gonna do is take some egg. That's 2 eggs beaten. Now I'm gonna take a blend of cheeses. So this is Asiago, Parmigiana, Reggiano, and Romano cheese. The Asiago is the best. And mozzarella. I love cheese. I told you I love cheese. There's like 6 different cheeses in here. So this is like gonna be the cheesiest ball ever. So, a little bit more Parmesan, because you know you can never have enough of that. Okay, so now I've got all this going on, and then you're gonna mix it. Mix it all together like this. right? Now, you're gonna add some breadcrumb. I don't know how to measure I go by the touch and the feel. When I start to feel that it's pulling together, I know that I've got the right amount of breadcrumbs. So figure maybe like a cup, but I'll write all this down for you. So now, get it together, go like this, get it, like you never make meatballs? It's kind of like making meatballs, only it's rice balls. But these are my rice balls, and these are really good balls. All right, so now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take it, and we're gonna make a ball out of it. So once you get this whole thing mixed up together, which is really good. So as I do this, let me tell you a story. So my mother, who is much older, goes to the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's right, my mother goes to the Super Bowl. She's in her 70s. She gets invited to the Super Bowl. She's in Miami at one of the mansion parties with her friends. She calls me up from the party and she says, I just met the most amazing family in this party. I said, really? She goes, oh, the most wonderful father with his 2 sons with a loving family. I go, Ma, what were their names? I don't know. I know they were football players. Well, do you have any idea? She's like, I don't know. I think it was like a man or a man. I'm like, Manning? She's like, yeah. I'm like, you just met Eli and Archie? And let's not forget Peyton, because you can't forget Peyton. I'm like, you just met the Manning brother? You just met the whole Ma, are you kidding me? No. She was like, yeah, they were the nicest family. I have to tell you. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? She goes, oh no, but I was more excited. You're never going to believe who I met. I'm like, who could you else have you possibly met that was more excited than meeting the Mannings? She met Richard Gere. Oh my God, she was like, fell in love with Richard Gere. All right, so let me get back to the balls. So now what you do is you take it like you're making a regular meatball. You see that? You take a little bit in your hand and you roll it like this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it in some flour, lightly dust it in some flour so it kind of stays together like that. See that? Then I'm going to dip it in some egg, roll it in some egg. I'm going to put it in the breadcrumb. And I'm going to put it right here because I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. So I'm going to make a couple of balls. So once again, you take it, go like this, roll it into a ball, put it into the flour, very simple, lightly dust it. The flour holds it together, roll it in the egg, put some of this on it. I'm going to make 3 balls. So hold on, there's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make more than 3, but I'm going to show you 3. Take it again, hold it in here. Let's hope that sauce is coming out good. All right, so I'm gonna make the ball. See that? So easy, so easy. It's fun, it's fun. So, roll it in there, in the egg again, dip it in here, get the ball going. Okay, so now I got 3 perfectly good balls. Now, it's almost game time. So what does that mean? That means the balls are getting ready to be dropped. Well, what the hell does that mean, Lisa? The ball's getting ready to be dropped means it's almost kickoff time. We need all the help we can get. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop a ball. Anybody that comes in the house on Sunday football, and I'd like to get Manning and Odell and the rest of the Giants in my house before a Sunday game, and Rachel, if you can come down here because we need some luck here, is to come in and drop a ball and make a wish. So we're going to drop it in hot oil. So I got a baby fryer. You can put a pot on the stove and put some oil in it. Just fill it enough so you can, wait, hold on. I got to stir my sauce. Just enough to fill the top. Now what we're going to do, so you put it up to 350, and I'm going to take the balls, put it in here. So if you don't have a baby fryer, just put some oil in a hot pan that is enough to cover the balls, and you're going to drop it in. Now, I'm going to make a wish. And anybody that comes to my house right before the balls go in the boil, everybody comes over and they take a ball and they make a wish and they drop it in the oil. So, it might be a little too late for the Giants this season, but I made 3 wishes for them for next year. So, I'm making a wish and I'm dropping the balls. Okay, so those are cooking. Those are frying. I'm going to keep stirring the sauce here, which is looking pretty damn good. Let me taste it. So, important, taste your sauce. Taste your food. Taste your food. So this should be like, this would take, like I would have this cooking for like 20 minutes. Because you don't want to taste like raw tomatoes. So you got to let the tomatoes cook. When it's sweet and it's hot, ooh, it's good. All right. So, we'll taste the fresh basil in there, the garlic. We're not going to put the garlic in. Oh my God, it's so flipping good. Okay, so the balls are cooking. They're almost done. These are great. You can make them ginormous. You can make them even tinier. These are great as an appetizer. You can make it as a, I don't know. You can stick so many other things. I put the sausage in here. When I was in Sicily, this is considered street food in Sicily. Italian rice balls, right? I call them balls of fury. I'm in Sicily. They're rice balls, right? They're arancini rice balls. They have prosciutto. They have all different types of ham. You name it, you can put anything you want in these bowls. I make it my own, and I like it spicy, I like it hot, so I call them the bowls of fury, because there's a lot of passion that goes into these bowls. And there's a lot of passion that goes out on that field at Meadowland Stadium in New Jersey. So I gotta get these guys, my GMEN, pumped up for the next season if they can't get it together this season. So I gotta tell you, it doesn't matter how bad they're playing or how good. I am a fan, die hard regardless. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. Stick to your team. Stick with it. It's like family. You just stick to it. You gotta be loyal. I'm a loyal fan. If they screw it up, it's okay. I'm still with you guys on Sunday. I'm not going anywhere. I got my four-legged dogs in it, Notorious B.I.G. That little guy in there sits every single Sunday in that room and watches the game with me. He's got to wear that jersey. He's got to taste the balls. It's all about the balls. I'm telling you. All right, so now the balls are cooking. So, and these will be a hit for your next NFL. So, the balls are almost done. I'm going to take them out. They're only in the fryer for a little bit until they get nice and crispy. Look at that. So, I'm going to take them. See them? Oh, yeah, baby. So now I'm going to take them, put them on here, let them, oh shit, let them drain out a little bit. Ow, okay. Going to take my sauce, I'm going to go like this, going to take a glass of the wine. I like red, but white went with this and that's why I did it the white. Okay, put some of the sauce in the pan. Okay. And you serve it with the marinara sauce. So mind you, this is going to be cooking for a while because you have like 25 minutes to chill down your rice after it's cooked, or you can put it in the freezer and try to really, freeze it really quick. And then you serve it. I make tons of balls, but just so you know, here's my balls. Let's see. You want to be fancy, you can deep fry basil. Here. Never too much basil. We go like that. We go like this. You got, just imagine a bunch of balls here, because there's plenty to be made. So, that's my balls of fury. Let's cut into it and see what it's like. You want to get closer to this and check this out? Watch this. Oh, yeah, baby. Dip it in the sauce. Oh, my God. I wish Wrigley could swallow because it's so good. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, it's like heaven. It is like heaven. Listen. Oh, my God, this is so flipping good. I know she's going to love this, and I know you guys are going to love this. So I hope you enjoyed my demonstration of my balls of fury for NFL Sunday. Go G-Men, go Giants, go New York, go Blue, or go home. Ciao.